Well, the rest of 2025 has been pretty much on par with the beginning of 2025. Um, I, I miss my husband every minute of every day. Some days I still can't believe he's just not going to walk in the door here and come home. I woke up, I probably didn't wake up. I was probably dreaming this morning that he was in bed with me and got out of bed and got up before me. A dream, but I do believe that he is with me. I believe that. When Mark passed, it was just before Christmas, and I couldn't really make any decisions about what to do at that point. It was going into the holidays and the worst of winter, and I decided to not have his funeral until later in the year. And when pushed for a date, I decided to do it near his birthday. His birthday's May 28th. And I scheduled a celebration of life for him on May 31st. And it was lovely. So many people showed up to pay their respects. And I did that here where we live in Ingersoll. But I knew that he wanted to be laid to rest in his hometown in St. John, New Brunswick. So I scheduled a funeral service in St. John, New Brunswick for the following week. Had his celebration of life on Saturday, May 31st, and we did his funeral 1 week later on Saturday, July 7th in St. John. God, I miss that guy. He was the biggest pain in my ass. He was also one of the smartest, and he was absolutely the funniest person I ever knew. I never knew. I never realized how much I would actually miss him. Two weeks after Mark's funeral in St. John, I got a call from my brother-in-law. While I had been there at Mark's funeral, I visited his dad in the nursing home he was at. He was at a point where he was no longer aware of who was who. He didn't know Mark's brother, his sister-in-law. He certainly didn't know who I was when I came to visit, but I'm still glad that I got the chance to visit with him. So 2 weeks after Mark's funeral, Todd called me to let me know that his dad had passed. So I flew out again to St. John. By that time, Mark's and my headstone had been installed on the grave site. And I'm going to tell you, it's very, very surreal to see your name on a headstone. To see your name and your 1969 dash. So I never take for granted that I'm in the dash right now, and I need to make the most of that dash. If I didn't, I wouldn't be honoring my husband's life, and I wouldn't be honoring my mother's life. So I'm trying to make the most of that dash. But this year has been awful. It's been awfully hard. On top of everything else, my career is in jeopardy because the auto plant that I work at, well, the, things aren't working out. There's all sorts of different factors. Sales, the stuff that's going on in the USA and Trump and tariffs and all the other bull crap. So I probably won't have my job much longer. I know that people are working on things, but I'm so tired. I didn't really take much time off from work this year, and I didn't take enough time off work at the beginning of the year when Mark passed and my mom passed. I felt like I needed to go back to work as a distraction, but I should have taken more time off. I need more time off. And yeah, to be continued. Thanks for listening.